Last time I said, I don't know, sometimes I say interesting things, that a comfortable way to sit is that you're not looking to feel comfortable while you're sitting, because you're comfortable already. And so very gently we try to find a proper way to sit without any effort. And usually we can begin with any part of our body to practice attention. Personally, I encourage practicing using our navel center, bringing the attention to the navel center. Even if you don't try to feel the whole body, if you are connected to the navel, something is more balanced. So we turn our attention to the navel center. And when we place our attention, or you may call it emptiness, vide en français, in the area of the navel, then sooner or later we'll feel some things, because the emptiness pulls in energy. And may feel some coldness or heat or pain or tingling or nice feeling, or we may even not feel anything. Maybe we just know that such a thing exists. And then we allow this emptiness, this attention, to spread downwards toward the feet. So our pelvis and our thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet are empty in sort of way of speaking. And once they are empty, the emptiness brings in energy, so we begin to feel our lower part of the body. We may have some kind of sensations, feelings, or impressions, feeling the lower part of our body, from the navel center downwards to the soles of our feet. And then, without letting go of this impression, we turn our attention to the crown, to the head, the top of the head. And from there, we allow the attention to spread downwards, moving inside the head and around the head and downwards to the neck, shoulders, chest, abdomen, and then lower abdomen, the navel center area, the pelvis, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. So we are aware of our whole body. What I want to emphasize, we use the way we perceive our physical body to serve as a reference point, a reference body to our attention. And when we are attentive to our body, something is being filled up. It's not just an idea. It's a feeling of, maybe for me, it's like a bubble of vibrations. Some of them I feel more strongly than the others. Maybe there are parts where I don't have any sensations. Maybe there are parts that are more clear. And in this bubble of perception, which we call our body, I want to relate first to the navel center. This is the center of this bubble. And this center has three main functions. The first, it is the center of the body, the physical body. It's there in that area. In this center, we can store infinite amount of energy. And the second thing is that this is a center for action. Whatever we do, I'm talking about doing, the right way to do is to act from this center. We move from there. Whether we dance, do sports, martial arts, or sing, or prepare our tea. We move from there. In some tradition, it's called the will center, because when we will something, we want to do something, this is where we act from. The third thing has to do with what they say. I don't know about it. Maybe I do and I don't know that I know. But through this center, we connect to what they call, in some traditions, the big intent, Kavanah Gdola, or the source. So the first center is this one. Second place, which is very important, are the feet. The feet, if you sit on a chair, the feet are on the floor and there's a small center, not so small. It's the first point of the kidney meridian. It's called the bubbling spring, and it's easy to connect to the energy of the earth through this center. There's also the crown center, which sometimes I refer to, and we have to be careful about it, because what's happening in the world, according to my understanding, has to do with this center not working properly. But let's leave it at that. So the first step we do when we try to be more aware, more present, is to gather the attention around our body. It's one click. And there we are, all attention inside our body, around our body. While bringing your attention this way, you can either close your eyes or allow your eyes to be open with a peripheral view. Peripheral view is when the eyes can see both fingers on either side of the eyes. It's not the ordinary way we focus our eyes. And the second step is to connect to the earth. The earth is our world, I call it. because in a way it surrounds us, its energy surrounds us. And the frequencies that vibrate inside our body also vibrate in the earth body. And when we align our frequencies or our vibrations to align with the same vibrations in the earth, we call it to be connected to the earth, rooted, which is not such a good word. And we share the earth power, which means that we have a very powerful being helping us, protecting us, supporting us, because we are so insignificant for the earth, but the earth is so significant for us. And if we continue from the first step, when we are aware of our bodies, we try to pay attention to this energy which surrounds us like a blanket or like a warm bath. So we can feel on the outside of our body some kind of energy. It's a bit different than our energy. This is one way to connect to the earth. The other way is to allow the earth energy to sip or to go inside our body. And the easiest, I think the easiest way to go in our body is through our feet. Like we inflate a wheel, inflate a tire, like inflate the wheels of the car. כמו שממלאים את הצמיגים באוויר. So if we pay attention to the sole of the feet where the center is, and we can feel, once we allow it, the energy of this go inside the feet and the energy begins to fill the feet. And if you pay attention, it fills up the feet and then the ankles, and it goes up the calves, filling the calves with the earth energy, and upwards to the knees. So the knees are filled up with energy. And then it goes upwards, filling the thighs. You can feel it go up, filling up. And then it fills up the pelvis. And once the pelvis is filled up with the earth energy, it goes up and fills the lower abdomen where the navel center is. So the sensation of our lower body is different than our upper body. And we allow it to fill up the upper abdomen. And then it goes upwards, filling the chest. And once the chest is filled up with the earth energy, it goes upwards to the shoulders. And the shoulders are being filled up, and then the energy is spilled to the arms. נשפכת לזרועות. So they spill to the arm, filling up the arms, the forearms, the wrists and hands and fingers. It's like blowing up these, these big balloons. And then once the arms are filled up, it begins to fill the neck and throat and upwards to the head. And then the head is filled up with the earth energy until everything is filled up. Once everything is filled up with earth energy, we have earth energy inside us and we have earth energy outside of us. And with our energy, can you distinguish? We have something which is maybe different, which is unique to us. So this is the second step. We're doing it slowly, but usually once you're more experienced, you can just do it in a second. And the third step we practice every time is once we are aware of ourselves, connected with the earth, we expand or extend our sphere of awareness, our empty sphere of awareness, to include all the other participants in this session, which is very strange because, and I don't know about you, but it's incomprehensible for me to understand how can I make rapport with all the other participants. I don't really see them, or I'm not really next to them. But I understand because I can feel that our sphere of awareness, our emptiness, is beyond space, maybe even beyond time, I don't know. This is for each one of us to explore. And so we try to be aware of the other people. And once we're aware of the other people, maybe you can feel something is being shared. Maybe it's only the attention, only the emptiness. Or maybe also there is some kind of very subtle energy which is shared among us. These are the 3 steps, and we'll try to do that very quickly again. Okay? We begin with first click of the fingers. We are aware of ourselves. Just be aware of yourself. Pay attention to yourself. Second click, we connect to the earth on the outside of our body and the inside of our body. Just connect. And the third click, we connect to the other people here, creating a rapport with them. Okay. So this is something we practice every time. I don't know why it's taking so long. We can do it in 1 second, 3 seconds. But we practice every time. So we stretch a bit. Okay. Just stretch a bit. Any way you want. Move your shoulders, move your head. And today, I want to do 2 movements from it's called the rooting series, magical passes, the rooting series. We do two of them. It's good to practice them because it helps us to root, which is very, very important. Okay, so we can stand up. I hope you can see me. Okay. Okay. And before we do them, we have about 10 minutes. So we just shake a bit, just moving the knees. Just moving the knees and turning. Okay? Just to shake a bit. And you can make it sound like and allow the sound to vibrate in the joints. Okay? And then hands. Okay? And the legs, the feet. Okay. So we try to do it quick enough. Basic routine. If this is our navel, and you can imagine a tiny ball of awareness, tiny ball of attention here. And when we stand, the thighs are relaxed. They're not like martial artists. They're not like this. This is they're tensing. No, almost straight, but they're relaxed, not locked. The knees are not locked. Okay, and then we have this tiny ball of awareness. The body is relaxed. We move without intent. We move it to one side. The ball moves and it pulls the pelvis. And then it rolls down with the leg until it reaches the floor. So we are just above the foot. Okay? We are above the foot. And we are holding this tiny ball of attention. Don't let go of it, because when we are connected to this ball, we can very gently move the other foot. See, because we are rooted. Okay? I'm rooted. This is relaxed. This leg. Okay, this is the first one. Then we pull the tiny ball back up. We pull it up the foot, to the knee, the thigh. When it reaches this point here, we move it to the center again. Let's move the pelvis. Okay? So if we do it a bit quicker to the other side, we pull it without intent and let it roll down more. So this ball of attention is below the foot. Once it is below the foot, without letting go of this ball of attention, we can move the other leg, see? Because we are rooted. Okay. And then we pull back the ball of attention and move it to the center. So if we do it like dribbling with a basketball, once the ball reaches the floor, it bounces back up. Okay? We only move the ball, we don't use muscles, really. Hardly use any muscle. So it goes one side and the other side, okay? So just do this. And because there's a delay in the video, I'm just putting my video on to just do whatever you can. The first one I want to do today, we've done before. It's called number 11, I think. What we do while doing it, we move our hand above the head and collect energy. Okay? We bring it to the liver center, to the spleen center, and to the kidney. Then with the right hand, collect energy above the head, bring it to the spleen center, to the liver center, and to the kidney. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same with the right hand. Okay? Very gently. 3, 4. This is the count of 5. Okay? I hope the movement is clear enough. And if you want to do it in a canon, it's to the count of 7. Okay, I'll just show you once or twice. We begin with the left and then the right. Left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing moves now. Now we begin with the right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Begin with the right. 1, 2, only the right. 3, 4, 5. Only with the left now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do count to 7 with the canon. 1, left, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I hope this one is clear. I don't know if we have enough time for the other one, so maybe we'll do it after the break. We'll do something else. We'll do something for the base of the throat center, what we always do. Okay, we hit the area here, and with our intent, bring the energy to the base of the throat center, which is the weakest in human beings. Okay, so we inhale down, exhale up. Okay, like this. Okay, and we change now the palms up. Now we exhale down. So first we inhale, exhale down. Okay, and the last thing we do is the phoenix. Okay, so the phoenix is kind of like this too. These are the tips of the wings. We inhale to the armpits, exhale with that sound. Relax. We make it big, mako, and we inhale back. Exhale with the woo sound. We leave some air, turn it out, and stick the tongue out. Feel your body. Do it again, and then we take a break. We'll end and we'll begin again. So again, inhale to the armpits. Exhale. Take a big inhale. Exhale. And feel your body. See if you can feel your crown going upwards. The chin is tucked in a bit. The feet sink down until you feel this axis coming from the sky through your body to the ground. Okay, so I'll turn off and turn on the video so you go in again soon and we'll continue.